I broke up from a relationship, and I realized, okay, if I don't pursue this relationship because I want to pursue my dreams, then what are my dreams? I mean, I had a moment of, well, what is it that I really want then? And then I said, well, I also want to, and then I came up with this idea, fly a fighter plane. It's a boy's dream. And if girls dream the same thing too, that's all fine. So I decided that, hey, let me figure out if I can fly a fighter plane. And I could. And that plane took me to the curvature, the edge of space. And I saw, and I came down, and I thought, holy, don't want to be banned on YouTube for saying bad words, but wow, it was actually possible. And all flat earthers can just go home. I've seen with my own eyes the curvature. I saw the color around the earth in the atmosphere. And I saw it was black when I looked out towards space. And I thought, wow, what else is possible? And then I just went, what is it they're saying today? Kids are saying, to the moon. Like, I just went crazy. And then I tried to do everything that I dreamed of. And when you start making a dream come true, and it's kind of the opposite of being depressed, because if you're depressed, you spiral down into a black hole. But if you make a dream come true, and then you make a dream come true, and then you make a dream come true, it's like you're spiraling upwards. And the beauty of spiraling upwards is that you can actually survive a setback. Because you're still spiraling upwards, but maybe you just went down a little bit on the spiral, but that's fine. Then you just spiral back up again. The problem of going down into the black hole is very difficult to dig yourself out of a black hole. But when you're spiraling up towards nirvana, so when you are in a positive spiral and you're going up, you can have a setback. It's okay, because you're on the way up. It's fine. You don't have to be, like I said before, you don't have to be perfect. It's okay to zigzag, because I've seen people on Mount Everest dying just because they sit still. Because when you climb a mountain, if you walk slowly, you get somewhere. But when you sit still, you get nowhere. So if you just have I wouldn't say ambition or the energy, but if you continue towards making your dreams come true, you can get to nirvana. Anything is possible. So I also do something else to help myself feeling anything is possible, and it's something that we can all do. And it might sound silly, but people have to try it. So I set world records almost daily. But what is a world record? A world record doesn't have to be recognized by everybody in the world. A world record just have to be something that is faster or better than anybody in the same category, like the world record for a 100-meter run, or the world record for a 200-meter run. But we know the 100-meter run, what that is. So when I walk to work, if I walk the same way from my apartment to my work, but I walk it 20 seconds faster than yesterday, and I am the only one who walks from my apartment to my work, that is a world record. And I can actually beat a world record every day. And it's back to that positive mindset. So when I exercise, or I always try to do better, like now I only climb the highest mountains, but it's a little bit of the same mentality. It's about making something extraordinary. And if you can make a big jump, like 10, 20% every half year, that's fine. But it's nothing compared to being 1% better every day. Even 1% better every week would be way more than the 50% better, because it's added up, right? It's 1% every week better. It will be way more than 50% after 50 weeks. So if you want to do something extraordinary, you can. You can just walk to work tomorrow, just 10% faster or 10 seconds faster than yesterday. And if you keep doing that, eventually you would, there's a limit. But that mindset, I mean, it's a positive mindset. It's not a mindset of everything is shit. It's a mindset of holy fuck, I'm amazing. Holy fuck, I'm amazing. Like we want to make people and ourselves feel like we're in a spiral up. And when we talk about IT before, which is also a lot of your focus, most companies, they spend way too much time working, and way too little time trying to figure out how to be best. We came down a day before the rest of the team. So we came down, and a lot of the teams on Everest follow the same rhythm a little bit. There's so many. Mount Everest is a complicated situation. We have mutiny. There's so much shit going on Mount Everest. But we were down, and we just came down from what is called Kumbu Icefall, which is a very treacherous place. And it was interesting because I just talked to my Sherpa and says, well, we're down from Kumbu Icefall. And, we were at the beginning of base camp. We can just relax now. He said, no. Let's continue all the way back to camp. I said, okay. So let's keep it. I mean, we had 1 hour walk more before we were in our camp. And we just came down from camp 1 and camp 2. And then on the way back, maybe he had a bad feeling or something. But on the way back to our camp, we felt the earthquake. And I felt earthquakes on other continents. So that was not new to me. But we turned around and then we saw, difficult because things happen so fast in a disaster, but we saw a wall of snow towards us, like an avalanche. But we're talking about 100-meter high wall of snow coming towards us, because when the base camp is what is in American is called cul-de-sac, which is a dead end kind of thing. So it goes around like that, and then we can go up on the mountain. So when the earthquake happened, all the snow and all the ice on the mountains that are maybe 1,000 or 1,500, 2,000 meters higher than base camp, all that snow got loose. And there was only one way for it to go. And that was through base camp and then down the valley. So when we saw that wall of snow coming towards us, which of course is just panic. So we just ran away. And when we ran towards our camp, and then I realized it just hit me like after 5-10 seconds. I cannot outrun an avalanche. I have to hide behind something solid. And the Sherpas put up something called puja, like a big block of stone, like maybe it's 1 cubic meter of stone that they put up, and they use that to pray to the gods.